This is a simple definition of a programming language. A programming language is a set of characters with rules for combining them. Now we are going to discuss the history of Fortran. Inventor of Fortran is John Backus. He was born in 1924. He served foundation for many languages by inventing Fortran. He designed Fortran on behalf of IBM because those days programming languages were machine dependent. Fortran was basically designed to make the mathematical calculations easy. Somehow he was able to give Fortran after facing many failures and now we are going to discuss about Fortran. Fortran is the first high-level programming language. Fortran is still used in different versions. Fortran had both advantages and disadvantages, where the user has to manipulate his works automatically and manually both. Fortran was machine dependent. In Fortran, people don't need to understand machine language or the assembly language in order to write programs. That was the main benefit of Fortran. Next, we are going to discuss about origin of Fortran. Now we are going to discuss about origins of Fortran. Fortran had lack of index registered and limited set of instructions. Fortran had no way to take input parameters. Fortran was developed by IBM again, where it was able to make an evolution in programming language concept. Fortran was able to identify mathematical notations and perform calculation. This was mainly is to design the programs and applications, even larger programs. Basic design of Fortran. Now let's see a problem where we have to construct a subroutine from Fortran. This will helpful to identify how a Fortran program is implemented and how it designed. This is the sample program which we have written in order to solve the problem that we have discussed before. This is written in Fortran. Let's see some characteristics of the program that has been written in Fortran. This program consists of mathematical notations. Blanks are also ignored in Fortran. Single executable unit is a single statement. Do loops was also used to write programs. The program also consisted of mathematical notations. In Fortran, the basic variable type was integer because this was mainly designed to perform mathematical calculations. It had no double or real data types. The assignment of variables are done as we do in normally in nowadays, which is another major contribution to the modern day languages. Fortran had a compiler too. This was not a strong compiler, but it gave the foundation to the modern day compilers. This was again a major contribution. This compiler was able to compile the program into machine language and provide the best solution. Now let's get to know about different versions of Fortran and their characteristics. sample program of Fortran 2 is also shown here. You can clearly identify how Fortran was developed little by little in different versions. Next is about Fortran's major contribution to the technology. Fortran had a very important impact on computing. Fortran gave birth to the concept of programming languages and computerized programs. Fortran had data types and control structures. Use of go-to statements in Fortran is also important in discussing about Fortran. Fortran provided a new era in the concept of computing and programming languages.